Welcome to Cappadocia. In this video, we're visiting the magical Cappadocia in central Turkiye.
There's cave formations and you could see homes and holes.
We visit Derinkuyu and Kaymakli, the largest ancient underground cities in the world.
These tunnels, I can't get over it. So amazing. Yeah. We are 8 stories underground.
Then we head back to ground level to watch majestic hot air balloons, do some hiking through the famous fairy chimneys, and check out incredible rock formations.
I think if we're daring, we can go up there.
Then we end our time with traditional food and Turkish coffee. But let's start at the world's largest ancient underground city.
We're about to go down into the Derinkuyu underground city. It says to follow the red arrows if we want to look around, and if you want to get out, follow the blue arrows. There's lots of nooks and crannies and places you can go outside the red arrows to just see even more. This ancient city was built by the Phrygians almost 3,000 years ago, and it goes 85 meters underground. There's tunnels over there, tunnels over there.
If you look here, you can actually see the tool marks where they've scraped out the tunnel.
This is incredible.
This passageway gets a little narrow. It's tight. This is definitely for milling.
This housed like 20,000 people at one point.
There's a hole here for the flour to come through. There's a hole in the middle where the shaft for the stone would have gone through, and a stone would have fit right inside here.
Come over here. I just want to show this to you. Going into what I think is the bathroom. Maybe it's like a spot to bathe, because I do see this spout coming down here. Okay, and then this. I think this is the spot that I was looking up into when I was down in the shower. So I'm thinking, I don't know what they did. They were down here for a long time, probably bored. So what you do, what I'm imagining, is you have one person who's showering over here, and other people can come into this viewing area and observe what's going on. I don't know, I'm just saying, I don't know, I'm making stuff up. Oh boy, it gets even tighter. It's now quite tight in here. Oh, okay, hopefully I'm not shaking too much. It just looks like a lot of rubble, a lot of rock. It ends here.
So this here is another one of those stone doors, and you can see where it would have rolled into. And this would have been a huge defense mechanism, because it's really going to be hard if you roll a stone over here and then like lock it in place. It's going to be pretty hard to get through. This room is actually quite big, but I know a lot of it gets really tight. And part of the reason that it was really tight is that helped to defend. Because if you're coming in with a sword and shield and stuff like that, but you're having to crouch down and go through tight spaces, it's a lot easier for someone to stop you. This was built over many centuries. So the first people were here 700, 800 BCE, and then the Christians were down here in like 500 CE, and all the way up until about 100 years ago, people were actually sometimes living down here.
We've made it to the bottom, and we are 8 stories underground.
Just listen. This is incredible, and I can't believe there's no one else here.
Climbing back out takes us through new tunnels we haven't seen yet. We take the public bus from the Derinkuyu underground city to the Kaymakli underground city. I'll put all our bus info in the video description. We just noticed that we're pretty hungry, so we're going to stop in at this pide place before heading into the underground city.
I got the sausage pide. That crust is delicious.
Next up on our list is another underground city, this time the Kaymakli underground city. All right, we're about to go inside. This one is definitely got a little bit more of a touristy feel.
There are so many more people. It's not even packed, but you can feel the difference.
Wow. You know, when we got to Kaymakli, I looked around, there were more people, and I thought, you know what, this isn't going to be as good as Derinkuyu. But now coming into this, going down that staircase, seeing it open up in here, it's just incredible. These tunnels, I can't get over it. I love the maze-like structure in here. Cappadocia is famous for its hot air balloons. This morning we're seeing hundreds of them in the sky at sunrise. Watching them float up here with all their colors and the beautiful rock formations in the background makes everything feel magical. Chris and I just hiked up the hill from our hotel in Goreme to watch the hot air balloons. But others rented these special vehicles. And it also seems to be a super popular spot for marriage proposals. But if you want to see the balloons, make sure you get up here early. Most of the balloons were already coming down by about 6:30 a.m. Since it's still early, we're going to hike down to go check out the fairy chimneys. This series of trails that we're on right now is called the Love Valley. And at first I just thought it was a nice name for the valley. But now I realize it was named like that for a very specific reason.
I'm still not sure why. I can't put my finger on it.
There's still a balloon up in the sky. Cappadocia has so many hiking opportunities. We spend days going through the trails. This is so beautiful. We've got rock cone formations over there. We've got red rock mesa type formations over there. We can see the little cave homes in the distance. Everywhere we look, it's just stunning. And as we're walking, I'm seeing even more beautiful stuff. Like over here, we've got the cone formations, and you can see where it's being eroded out from the middle. There's these beautiful columns back here. We're staying in the town of Goreme in Cappadocia, and one thing that we're finding is we don't have to plan too much. You just start walking in any one direction away from your hotel, and you're in these amazing rock formations.
Hello? Can I borrow a cup of salt?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. There's a sign over there that says Rose Red, which is an area I wanted to check out. But over there, there's other really cool looking stuff. So which way do we go?
This home looks like it might have actually been used relatively recently. There's like plastic piping and that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure this is electrical conduit.
Cappadocia is of course known for its underground cities, hot air balloons, and stunning fairy chimneys. But it also has delicious food and cozy coffee shops, like their famous clay pot stew. I loved how the coffee was served with a side of Turkish delight on this cute tray, and we were surrounded by beautiful decor and a great view of the rocks. Our time in Cappadocia is coming to an end, and I'm going to miss this amazing place. But I'm also so excited about the next spot we're going to, and we can't wait to share it with you. We hope you're doing well, and we'll see you in our next video.